welcome back to the channel. It's Sarah here with Furniture Flip by Sarah, and in today's video, as you can see, I'm going to be working on this dresser. I am taking part in the Spring Fling Challenge, so I will list the playlist down below if you guys want to go check out all of the videos. I'm sure everyone's pieces are going to be amazing. I'm really excited for this challenge and the fact that spring is here. It's super cold here today still. We did have a few nice days, hoping there are more to come, but I did pick up this piece the other day at the Habitat for Humanity. It is in pretty good shape. I do need to do some repairs. It looks like the bottom drawers, the wood was replaced and it needs some nailing in. It has hardware, I believe, yeah. The other one is here. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I flip this piece today. So before we get into the video, I thought I would just go over my design. So this is a Spring Fling Challenge. When I think of spring, I think of the flowers, the green grass, the fresh air, kind of just getting out of that dark winter season. So I wanted to do something not only light, bright, and airy, but that represented that. So I knew I wanted to incorporate some type of flower or earthy element like that. So the hardware here actually has almost like a leaf or flower print on them. So I will be keeping those. And then I don't want to cover up all this wood. So I think I'm going to stain the drawers and possibly the top. I have to see though, just because the wood does look very different. So I might just stain the drawers and then paint this piece a beautiful sage or dark green, kind of to represent grass. Let's get into the flip. To start out, I'm just going to be removing all of this hardware and then putting it to the side for later. I also love that it has the original keyholes, which is super unique. So next up, I'm just going to be hammering down with some little common nails here. They are 16 millimeters. I just have a little hammer. I'm just going to be adding some nails to the back of this so that this board stays down, and this will help the drawer slide better because I believe this was causing it to get stuck. So now that the drawers are repaired, I'm going to go and sand them down. I'm just using my DeWalt orbital sander with 120 grit sandpaper. By staining these drawers, I'm just going to put on some gloves and grab my stain. So the stain I'm going to be using is Linen White by Varathane. I'm just going to do one coat of this and then wipe it off right away. I don't want it to saturate the wood too much, but just kind of lighten it because they are pretty dark right now. And I mean, they look really nice, kind of like a golden oak, but I just want to lighten them up a little bit. And I'm just going with a grain of the wood. So I brought the dresser in. To clean it, I'm just going to be using this crud cutter. That's how you say it. It's just a degreaser, so I'm just going to spray some of it on the piece and on my cloth, wipe this down. So once this dries, I'm going to go back in with a cloth and some more water and just really scrub the piece down to make sure it's super clean. The top coat, the drawers, I'm going to be using my all-time favorite top coat. This is the Varathane Diamond Wood Finish, and this is just a clear satin. Applying this with a little sponge brush. You could use an actual sponge if you don't have any, or a paintbrush, but this is one of my favorite methods. What's really good about this top coat as well is it's non-yellowing, so it's not going to cause your piece to yellow if you were to use this over a paint or a white stain like this one. Once this coat dries, I will go ahead and do a second and third coat. To prime the dresser, I'm using my favorite primer. This is by Zinsser, and it's their shellac-based primer. This is going to block any tangents from coming through the wood. Some of you might know that as yellowing or yellow spots. This will block all of that. I just have a little dollar store brush here and a microfiber roller. So now that the primer is all dried, I'm just going to take a little sanding sponge. This is from my Surf Prep. This is a 220 grit, and I'm just going to go over everywhere I primed to make sure I'm left with a super smooth surface before I go ahead and paint. Now to give this piece another little clean before painting. Just making sure all of my sanding dust is cleaned off. It's now the next morning and I'm ready to paint the dresser. I'm going to be using Benjamin Moore Advanced line. This is in a semi-gloss finish. So I'll put the color name up on the screen, but it's just this really pretty, it's darker than a sage green, but it still has like the elements of a sage, and it's just super pretty, and it pairs well with wood tones and gold. So that's what we're doing for this piece, so it's perfect. And so to paint this piece, I'm using a 2-inch Stanley brush. This one I picked up from my local Benjamin Moore. And my technique for painting by hand, I'm just going to brush all of the corners where the roller can't really get to. So I'll just do that here, down on the leg, and then up here as well. Even on this groove here. And then I'll take my roller, make sure it's nice and saturated. I'm just using a microfiber roller, again from Benjamin Moore. You can also get them at your local hardware store. And I'm just rolling the paint on. This is going to leave me with that factory finish look, flawless finish. I will lightly sand in between coats in case anything gets into or on the piece. And this way you won't see any brush strokes. This paint is super self-leveling and I love how it dries. Sometimes you might be a bit worried and think there is some air bubbles or bumps, but if you wait 16 hours, which seems like a really long time, but it's worth it, in between coats, you're going to get amazing results. Even here where I brush, I'm just going to go over it with a roller to smooth out any brush strokes. So I'm going to go ahead and use the original hardware. I'm going to spray it in a gold. This is the Lacquer Metallic Finish by Beauty Tone, and I picked this up at Home Hardware. I did give these a good clean to make sure my spray paint is going to stick. So now that all of the handles are sprayed, I'm just going to take some antique black wax. This is from the Homestead House. And I'm just going to wipe some of this on to kind of tone down the brassiness and give these more of an aged antique look. I think it's really going to suit the piece better because these are newer. I think by doing this, it'll just make it look more original to the piece. And because it has this really pretty detail, the wax is going to go right in there and really create this cool looking effect. So I'm just going to wipe all this on and then wipe it off. Now it's time to add these to the dresser. So after putting the hardware on, I decided to go ahead and paint the inside of the drawers. I think it just gives it an overall cleaner look, and I really love the contrast of the wood. So I think this will just add to the overall piece, and it will also add to my profits for this piece. I will definitely be able to get a little bit more because this whole piece is completely redone. I ended up doing 3 coats of paint on the dresser, and I am working on my second coat for these drawers. I will also do a third, and then I will share the final look with you guys. Don't forget to check out everyone else's YouTube video if you haven't already. I can't wait to watch everyone's flips and see what they created for the spring challenge. Before I go and close out today's video, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already. I will list the playlist down below for all the other YouTubers who participated in today's challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next week with another furniture flipping video.